Alright, and, are we live? Okay, here we go. Hello, Instagram. My name is Sam the Mini Yeti, and welcome to another episode of Sam the Mini Yeti Live. And, wow. Oh, wow. I barely even started, and already I'm already getting some viewers on this live stream. Jake Joseph Marks is checking out the show, so hey there, Jake Joseph Marks. Julian Chermack is checking out the show. Hey there, Julian. And Itby Kayla is checking out the show now. Hey there, Itby Kayla. Hey there, Wolfredan19. Oh, hey there, guys. And, everyone's saying, hi there, Sam. And Wolfredan says, hi, Sam. Hi. I do have a little bit of news to mention, but definitely the biggest one I can name right now is that what was it? Okay, here we go. The biggest news I can name is that Fraggle Rock Back to the Rock has been renewed for a second season, and there's a release date coming in March. So yeah, we're getting Fraggle Rock Back to the Rock Season 2. Like, heck yeah! And also, happy 41st anniversary to Fraggle Rock. I know it's a little late. I know it's a little late to mention that, but, I'm just saying it anyway, so why the heck not? Also, I gotta mention, what was it? Oh, yeah. I've also gotta mention, we're kind of going through some changes around here, including, do keep in mind we are going to be we're actually going to be seeing we can get some 4 people around the live stream, and do keep in mind we still are going by our rule here, friends before fans. So keep in mind, guys. If we don't know you that very well, then we're going to be and already some friends of ours are on the live stream talking with us. Then we got to be sure to you might as well need to wait, because our good friends take priority. And hey, Jesse is checking out the show. Hey there, Jesse. And now. What was I about to say? And yeah, since you guys really liked Keanu the Woolly Lemur last week, every 2 weeks, I think, I'm gonna switch out with some of my friends to actually. I will be switching out with some of my friends to. I will be switching out with some of my friends to talk with you guys. And Jesse says in Kenobi's voice, "Hello there." Nice. Okay. Now, with those out of the way, let's get some people to come on. Now, let's go. Let's see. And you're on the air.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey there. Looks like we got a new character from Jake Joseph Marks checking out the show. And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Petunia, and I'm a moss troll.
Petunia, that's a pretty name.
Oh.
Actually, give me a moment here. I gotta turn this up. There we go. There we go. Now I think I should hear you about loud and clear. And Jesse says in the chat wall, "Me want the pumpkin plushie in the background." Oh, you're talking about Gordy over there.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, you're talking about Gordy over there in the background. Well, Gordy is the mascot for the company Atmos Effects, and they've actually made some they've actually made, well, they've made some plushies of Gordy in the past, but on the website they actually don't sell Gordy plushies anymore. That kind of sucks. But they still have some. I'm pretty sure some people are selling Gordy plushies on eBay. That's what I think. Okay, Gavin Binkle is checking out the show now. Hey there, Matt. Hey there, Marty Monster.
Hi, Marty. He's not even on here.
Oh yeah, but you know, since we have Petunia, who is a very new character on the show, I gotta ask Petunia. I gotta ask, how did you actually come across Sam the Mini Yeti live? Like, what was your first exposure to it?
Oh, Plunker told me about it, right, Plunker?
Yeah, of course I told you about it.
Oh, Plunker. Ah, nice. But also I gotta ask I also gotta ask Petunia. What forest do you actually come from? Because I see there's a lot of green on you, and I'm just like, what is this character from anyway?
I'm a moss troll. I was actually made by the great Aussie Works.
A moss troll. Oh my goodness. That's weird.
I got some cute little leaves over here. I got some cute little purple moss.
Ah, that's cute. I gotta ask. So you're a moss troll. So I'm just gonna go out and say you're not one of those trolls that actually lives like in like under a bridge or something.
What? Nope, I'm too cute.
What's with the whole cliche of trolls living under a bridge? Whose idea was that?
I don't know, David. I don't know that.
And more importantly, what bridge do they live under? The Golden Gate or something?
No. It's just a bridge that goes. It's a bridge
Into
that.
the pits?
It's a bridge that crosses a river, basically. And Gene Simmons is checking out the show.
Oh, so the Three Gorges Bridge.
Gene Simmons.
Simmons fan.
Yeah.
I think that's somebody else, not the real Gene Simmons.
Yeah. And I think that's actually because we actually put in the in this profile that we're using in the Code Jacob profile in the bio. Jacob actually put down Kiss and Mr. Speed fan because he's a fan of not only the band Kiss, but he's also a really big fan of the Kiss tribute band Mr. Speed.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so Petunia, what forest do you come from again? I didn't catch that.
Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I was actually made by Aussie Works. I came all the way from New York here to Texas
Sweet.
to celebrate Christmas. Actually, I moved here, that is, for the holidays and other things.
That is. But I gotta say, those sleeves on you, they actually look really good. Like, beautiful. Beautiful, girl.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. But anyway, now I gotta ask, Petunia, since you're a moss troll, are you actually a fan of the troll movies with by DreamWorks, or?
I'm not really too sure if I heard that. I've seen pictures of them, but I haven't really seen them that often.
Well, they're basically supposed to be based on the troll dolls, and they're not really good. But basically,
well, I heard they look nothing like them at all, except for the big hair, which I don't have.
Basically, I've actually seen some troll dolls that are kind of based on some other franchises, particularly Star Trek and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's crazy! I bet they're doing Funko Pops of trolls too.
Yeah, and you know, one of my favorite things they did. I think one of my favorite things to come out when I heard when I actually saw what was it? When I actually saw Blind Nerd Comedy, he was collecting a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff, and he got the Donatello troll doll. He was going smooth Donatello.
That's a good one there.
Yeah. So you don't know anybody who's watching this, but we are actually big fans of Andre Meadows, aka the Black Nerd, and he talks a bunch about pop culture and references, and one of the things that he's a really big fan of is Ninja Turtles, but he's also a big fan of, say, the Smurfs, the Gremlins, Power Rangers, and he's actually a really smart guy. He's so smart. He actually would make references to things that I wouldn't be familiar with, but I'm pretty sure some might. I'm not really sure, but if you actually like hearing a bunch of geek and nerd news, then Andre the Black Nerd is the kind of guy that you want to listen to. Like, this guy is funny.
Very funny, I bet. Plus, I heard you say that Fraggle Rock Back to the Rock was renewed for a second season.
Yes. Back to the Rock is getting a second season, and around March, that's when it's going to be coming out on Apple TV Plus.
I see. By the way, I was gonna tell you something.
Yeah, what?
I know that I was gonna. Well, usually, do you know why I'm tired of watching A Muppet Family Christmas every Christmas season?
Why?
Because that has been playing on my TV 37 times.
37?
It's just a joke. Well, because that's how many times you've been given a Fraggle Pebble for.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually really love A Muppet Family Christmas. But anyway, I've actually started watching the original Fraggle Rock on DVD. We have the complete series DVD set, and also I've also got into Jim Henson's cartoonist himself, Guy Gilchrist.
That's so interesting. He's one of Jake's influences in cartooning, Guy Gilchrist.
Oh yeah. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but Guy Gilchrist himself actually does custom art commissions.
Really?
Yeah,
you go into custom art commissions too, you know.
Yeah, like you go into his website and boom, there's you actually see like art, like custom art, and there it is. You can actually see a bunch of stuff that he's done, and no joke, he also sells original art on his shop, and this includes like pencil sketches, complete colored sketches, and there's another shop where he sells like art that he's done on boxes of Funko Pops and even instruments like guitars, ukuleles, drum heads. Let's be real, if you have a drum and you need a cool drum head, you gotta have Animal on there. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Heck yeah. At some point I would like to actually talk to Guy Gilchrist and get a custom art commission done, but probably not right now because I'm about to get we are planning to get Uziworks to build another puppet for us, but
and who was that?
But yeah, actually, I'm not gonna say actually I was about to say we're gonna get a new me built.
A new version of you built?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the way you look?
Say what?
A new version of you, like Uziworks? What's wrong with the way you look, Sammy boy?
Well, for one thing, I have a bit of my face is mostly a muzzle. Like seriously, like I don't think Yetis would have a muzzle like this big, and also my teeth kind of make me look scary. Apparently, my eyes are too far apart. My white eyebrows blend too well into the other parts of my fur, and also because the way these eyes are white and fluffy, they make me look older than I am.
Well, apparently, I think you look better with a thinner black eyebrows or something like that.
Yeah,
or
but what?
Sparkles in your eyes like I have.
Oh yeah, we do have a new reference. We do have a new puppet reference for me done, and that'll be somewhere at the end of this month, start of next month, and that's when we'll actually get the that's when we'll actually start talking with Ozzyworks to get the new me built.
Oh, I see. So I know Jacob has told Jagus, but I'm just curious exactly. I'm just gonna ask you specifically exactly
All right,
how
what?
often does Ozzyworks build the other characters for you? I forget now. A few months or so.
Well, David actually. Well, we have gotten Ozzyworks to build some of the other characters, including Peanut the Gerbil more recently, and then we also had him build Willie the Wallaroo, Juniper. But David, he was actually built by Puppet Lane, who also built the other version of me, the first one. But at some point, if we can, maybe we'll get Ozzyworks to build a new David at some point. Just not right now.
Oh yeah, I see. And I also heard that Jake was coming up with new characters for your franchise.
Oh yeah,
like Poppy,
yeah. Like he has been.
and Sandro, the Space Yeti. Who would be your favorite out of those two, anyway?
Yeah, not only has Jake Marks provided some character ideas, which he's brilliant. He knows how to make a bunch of characters for us. But also he works on the Sam the Mini Yeti comic strip, which we actually do we actually upload on DeviantArt and our YouTube page.
Ooh, that's
Heck yeah.
amazing! You
Yeah.
have your own comic strip?
Yeah, we do.
Wow!
And you can see we're kind of inspired by the Muppets comic strip that Guy Gilchrist did. And,
Well, that's nice. Did he do a new one recently for you?
yeah, he did. We actually have not released it yet, but we'll get to that when we do.
Okay, well, although it hasn't been released, can you at least tell the others what the comic strip is about?
Well, there's one of the more recent ones we did was where David and Willie actually were just leaving from Italy, but then David actually packed like an entire pizza, and I was like, gosh! And that was actually kind of based on how David and Willie's performer, Jackson, actually had a trip from Italy, and which, by the way, he actually just came back.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard his voice in the background.
Wait, give me a moment. I think we might have a couple of people wanting to come on live, so give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. And you're on the air.
No. I still feel bad for Bingle. You know, it means a minor car crash in Australia. Yeah, it doesn't have.
Hello.
Yeah.
Professor Brandon?
Oh, g'day, mate. How you doing?
Oh, hey there.
Hey, nice to see you.
I'm not sure. This is actually kind of a cool thing. I think this is like the first time we had you on the show, isn't it?
No, I've been on the show before.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Professor Brandon. My name is Petunia, and I'm a moss troll.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh my gosh! And looks like we're getting so many of our friends actually checking out the show now. The Puppet Squad, Keelan Vargas, and Alex.
Keelan Vargas says, "Hey, nerd! Who are you calling a nerd?"
I'm pretty sure that's what he's calling Brandon.
Yes.
Hi. Nerd, you look cute to be a nerd.
Oh yeah.
You. So, how you doing, Sam?
I am doing great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, first couple of weeks in the new year's going pretty good. You know, did a bunch of podcast recordings this week. Can't say too much about them just yet.
He says, Keelan Vargas says, no, I mean all of you. You mean all of us are nerds?
What?
Oh my gosh, Keelan.
Cool. Also, hi, Alex. I see you in the chat there.
Oh, hey, and I see Margot's checking out the show now too. Hey, Margot. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Margot. It's Petunia, the moss troll.
Lumberjack. This guy says, got room for one more person on the live stream? Well, technically I do, but
yeah.
technically I do, but I want to see if there's I want to know, but maybe if one of our other friends wants to be on, then maybe we'll do that.
Friends,
But
friends before fans.
like
That's our general. Yeah.
but yeah. Oh hey, Willie! Someone from Australia is on the live stream now.
Oh, is that right?
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Really?
yeah. But I think he's
forgot.
kind of. But I think Willie's a little busy. But he's still in the same room. But
All right. That's
Yeah.
all right. That's totally fine.
hey, yeah.
No.
But oh my gosh! I think Professor Brandon, I'm pretty sure you're listening to me and Petunia throughout most of the show. But woo! But yeah, we back to the rock, Fraggle Rock. Back to the Rock is getting a second
Oh,
season.
yes. I am so excited for season 2, March the 29th.
Oh yeah,
I've
March 29th? I can't believe it!
yeah. There was a release date. I
What's going
said.
to happen in March too, Sam?
Matt,
You want to hear it?
Oh yeah, what?
Maddie told me about the.
On the 21st of March, it's the 10th anniversary of Muppets Most Wanted! Yay!
Oh, oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's the 21st. Wow, yeah, that's right. Maddie showed me a lot of the Back to the Rock, and it is amazing.
I think that was done on purpose. You said Muppets Most Wanted was released on March 21st.
March 21st, 2014. That's right. At least.
That's World Puppetry Day.
Oh yeah,
What?
you're right.
Puppetry Day and Muppets
That
Most
is.
Wanted at the same time?
That-
Double
It was
yay!
meant to be. It was meant to be.
Yeah, that must have been done on purpose. I don't know. What do you guys think? Muppets Most Wanted released on World Puppetry Day. Was that on purpose?
Probably more just a coincidence. I think. I don't know.
It could be coincidence. Maybe it was on purpose, but I don't know. Margot says, I'm currently out to lunch with my grandparents.
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool.
Nice. Have fun. Yeah.
Like we won't mind, but yeah. But my gosh, 10 years since Muppets Most Wanted came out. You know, we were actually just watching the extended version of Muppets Most Wanted on Blu-ray.
Nice. I think our camera fell over.
Oh, there was a mishap. Camera malfunction.
I think our camera fell over for one.
There you go. Now we can see your face.
There we go. That's what happens when you
Oh,
hold up on the pillow there.
hold on just a second. I got to do some stretching real quick. I'll be right there.
Okay, all right. I probably should mention, but in Muppets Most Wanted, the extended version, it does have a lot of scenes that I can honestly understand why they had to be cut from the theatrical one.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is
Okay,
there's one I think should have stayed in the theatrical version, it's got to be when Kermit is thrown into a cell in the gulag, and then Nadia actually explains basically Constantine's backstory.
Yeah, I can see why they cut that.
But believe it or not, it was actually in the junior novelization of the film. I was like, it's a little dark, but come on, like, how cool would it be if this actually still made it in the movie? Like, it could actually give a little bit of explanation of why Constantine is evil, basically.
Yeah.
Speaking of Most Wanted, there's one thing you should know. Jake told me about the time he saw it in the theater, and he saw a dedication to Jim's wife, Jane Henson, and fellow Muppet performer Jerry Nelson, and he saw the Children's Television Workshop receiving credit, and I thought it had to do something with the Sesame Street Muppets appearing in it, but no. They were using the Newsflash segments.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I wasn't. And I gotta say, you know, one thing I really liked about Constantine in Muppets Most Wanted, unlike other Muppet villains who they don't start off looking evil at first, but then they slowly start to show their colors, show their true colors. Constantine was just evil straight from the start. Like, you shows his introduction when he breaks out of the gulag, that actually established him as a villain right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it. You mean like the evil, greedy Huxley in Sesame Street's on Grouchland. He and Constantine had that similar thing, you know?
Well,
Except unlike a lot of other villains,
well,
you
not
know.
counting the Sesame Street movies. I'm talking like the other Muppet villains.
I love
They don't really start out looking evil, like say Doc Hopper,
And
but
Mickey Holiday and that money-grabbing Murray Plotsky and, oh yeah, Scrooge for an example. Ebenezer Scrooge, but not exactly.
yeah,
Oh
nah.
yeah, and Long John Silver and Treasure Island and the Sleaze Brothers from Follow That Bird and, what else? Oh yeah, Kay Edgar Singer from, Space. And, I think,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and, Tex Richmond of the 2011 film.
Tex Richmond kind of showed his colors almost right off the bat. That's only because he thought they were alone. But
Another thing you should probably know is that alongside Ed, he is one of the few villains who decided to redeem himself. Unless you count Ebenezer Scrooge, I'm like, what? All those villains they had troubles with these days, they just don't get defeated that easily like they normally do.
yeah,
Them redeeming, showing their good ways. Who the heck do you think they are? Ebenezer Scrooge after being visited by 3 spirits?
yeah. But Constantine, he was a straight up baddie right from the start. As soon as we saw him, they were just like, he's like, I am small, but I am mean. And that's basically what Constantine was.
Mhm.
Apparently. One thing I should tell you, I'm sure he's done appearances in other projects, still reprising as the antagonist, or something like that, you know. Believe me, if they were to do another film, they'd probably show him doing a cameo, but somewhat like as a minor villain of some sort, you know.
Yeah. There's we got a question in the question box.
dear.
Let's hope it's a real question and not someone asking to actually join the stream.
Sam, one thing you should know is that your phone holds 4 people for a live stream. We could actually use a 4th person.
Give me a moment. So Robbie says, "What's your favorite shopping?" Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but if you're asking like, what is your favorite place to go shopping? I had to say,
Just the malls, mate.
I had to say like, I kind of miss this place, but I'm gonna have to say Hastings.
Seriously?
Yeah, I kind of miss Hastings, honestly, but that was the place where if there is a movie or book, video game, anything, then Hastings is like the place to go.
Oh, nice.
And they actually shut down somewhere in the 2010s, and we're just like, I miss that place. But now I think the building is like now I think the building is abandoned. They actually just turned that into like a Spirit Halloween.
Oh.
Spirit Halloween. That's
Yeah.
spooky. I like where this is going.
And they also and there's also I do like shopping at a Walmart a few times. And something crazy? I was actually looking for like Guy Gilchrist Muppet comic strip books, and there's one right there. There's one a used copy of Muppets on the Town on the Walmart website, and I'm just like, Walmart sells used stuff?
Of all places, Walmart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. I do plan on getting this, so just so I can say I have a Muppets comic strip book in my collection, because I actually just got into Guy Gilchrist. This guy really knows how to turn the Muppets into cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. There is one thing you should know. Not everyone can afford to buy the comic, but why not look it up on Muppet Wiki?
Well, yeah.
That's way cheaper.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's one thing, but I prefer to have something physical, like something that you can hold in your hands.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why we actually still have Blu-ray, DVD. We have Blu-ray, DVD, and of course, if you're listening to music, it's the reason why we have CDs and vinyl records.
Yep, we got vinyl records. We got VHS tapes as well.
Wait a minute, but they don't have vinyl records anymore.
Oh, they
Yes, they
do.
Yes, they do.
What?
They
Oh,
Vinyl
You're
records.
gonna bring back VHSs? That makes no sense at all.
well,
No, vinyl records have been making a huge comeback the last couple of years.
heck yeah.
But
And
these
we
are
actually,
way better on DVD because you get the bonus features and the featurettes, like the deleted scenes and other things.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we actually have the Electric Mayhem album on
That is-
vinyl.
Way.
Here's the kind of a fun story. Well, actually, let me get rid of this question first.
Yes.
But basically, when we listened to the Electric Mayhem album on vinyl, one of the best things to come out of this was actually when Dr. Teeth and the Mayhem do Rock and Roll All Night,
Oh, yeah.
and just after the second verse, the second time they do, you keep on shouting, and then Animal does this big scream like, ah! Which, oh my gosh, that's funny. That is so funny.
Right, that's right.
And our dad really loves that. He's a Mario says in the chat wall, say, since I'm out at lunch, do you guys have a favorite restaurant or restaurants to go to?
I don't have a favorite. There's like a lot to choose from.
Well, actually, I do.
I
Can name some. We actually eat at some of my favorite restaurants to eat at include Nuke's Bakery, where they have some of the best sandwiches and salads. And yeah, Nuke's Eatery. That's what it meant. That's why I meant to say Nuke's Eatery.
On your likes and dislikes, that your favorite foods are egg rolls, pizza, and chili dogs.
Well, not only do I like chili dogs, but I also like chill dogs. I mean, yeah, what do you expect?
Dogs.
What?
Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. Since I'm a Yeti and I've been since I'm a Yeti and I actually I've been used to the cold, I can actually eat some food cold.
I'm not used to the cold. Stop it. I hear we're supposed to get snow here next week. Stop it.
But yeah, I also also every week we actually get some pizza from Pizza Hut, which
nice.
good stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Having a
Pizza
pizza
Hut's the best. After all, no one out pizza's the heart, guys.
Yes.
I'm curious exactly what is that a pun of anyway?
Beats me. There's a local place out here in Baltimore. It's called Olive Grove. I think it first opened in Marty. What year did Olive Grove first open? 1994. 94.
94?
Yeah. It's a local place out here. It's an Italian place. It's really amazing. Actually a fun tradition that Matt and his family do. They go there for Easter every year. I think since what, 2001? Every year since 2001.
Yeah, nice.
The service there here is really good. The food is phenomenal. They went there last night. Which one was this one? I'm not sure.
Nice.
Sorry if
Good stuff.
Sorry if I make you folks hungry with this, but I just want to show you just how amazing this is. Can we get a close up? This is some Mediterranean pasta right here.
Ooh.
Holy Mediterranean!
Mediterranean, yep.
Oh wow,
If you like
nice.
If you like Mediterranean pasta, you should try the Mediterranean pizza flatbread or the Mediterranean flatbread pizzas from Costco. They're really good, especially with hummus.
That actually sounds really good.
Unfortunately we don't have a Costco where I live.
We got a Costco around here.
You guys are lucky though. You guys are lucky. We just don't have a Costco. We actually have, our town we live in is very small, so we don't have a Costco.
You have a Sam's Club, I wonder?
Yeah, we do.
Well, you could get a pizza there, luckily.
Oh, yes. We do. Yes, and Sam's Club does make some good pizza. but
but Costco is pretty good too, you know.
yeah.
Especially since they're
Costco,
bigger.
yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Costco is replacing their churros with chocolate chip cookies.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
looks like we have one more question in the question box, and then maybe we'll have to sign off for the day. So give me a moment here.
Okay.
I
And
have,
I have one thing after that
I,
question too,
I
Sam.
have a good question to sign off with.
Professor
Yes,
Brandon.
yes.
One thing you should know exactly. I have another question for Sam right before we sign off.
Sure.
It's gonna be a good one.
Okay, just give me a moment. Let's see what this question is, and this one comes from Tori, and she asks, "What are
Sorry.
your favorite and least favorite Muppet characters?"
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
hard one.
I can't choose the least favorites.
Well,
It depends on the franchise, really. In this term, like it really depends on the franchise.
oh yeah.
If we're just talking regular Muppets, like the Disney Muppets, I really love Scooter. Scooter's been a favorite for years. Walter, of course, I'm trying not to be like obvious here. You know, you got Kermit and Piggy. I love them too, but Scooter and Walter. I've been a fan of Walter for many years. In terms of Sesame, let's see, Telly, Rosita.
Nice.
I really love Ji Young. I love Ji Young. She's become a favorite of mine the last few years. Fraggle, obviously the Fraggle Five, Gobo, Red, Wembley, Moki, and Booba, and Traveling Man.
Yeah, I heard that show's still. I hear that the Jim Henson Company still owns Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Surprisingly.
Oh,
Yeah, they
hey,
still
Sam,
own
one thing I wanted to tell you. You know how every live stream, whenever Jake's puppet friends always ask you who they remind you of? Well, I just have a simple little question to ask you.
Oh
Do
no,
I remind you of anybody specifically?
Miss. You have a Miss Piggy type voice.
What? I don't remind you of Miss Piggy, do I?
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Well, who else do I remind you of besides her,
I
anyway?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
With the moss. I kind of get just a tiny bit of Marjorie the Trash Heap vibes, a little bit,
Kinda. I guess.
just a little bit, just a
Marjorie
little
the
bit.
trash heap.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear her?
What?
Well, let me tell you, child. I am coffee grounds. I am orange peels. I'm wisdom. I can't really do
Okay.
Or maybe if I did like a little bit of Consuela from Family Guy, it would be a little more. No, I am coffee grounds. I am orange peels. I am wisdom. No, Mr. Doctor Doc. No here. No.
Oh my!
Okay. But if you want to, okay, if I gotta say what my favorite Muppet characters are, sorry to sound predictable, but my number one favorite is Kermit the
Yeah.
Frog, but I also really like Fozzie.
Fozzie.
I like Rolf the dog. So and hey, Mario says she likes Rolf, so rock on, Rolf.
Yeah, Ralph the dog. I love Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph's wonderful too.
And I also I'm not sure many people know this character, but I also love Uncle Deadly.
Uncle Deadly's like a vibe, man.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, Uncle Deadly's like really made a name.
I have
Still.
a soft spot for Sam the Eagle.
That's kind of biased.
I know. We share a name, but
That's biased, man. Come
Sam, I
on.
have a question. Do you happen to have any other certain characters in your franchise who happen to be one of those same types that Sam is? You know, one of those cranky, grumpy, surly, lovable characters?
yeah.
No,
Well, who is
not necessarily grumpy.
I also have in terms of Sesame Street, some of my favorite characters include Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, Ernie, and I also really love I do like Elmo pretty good, and
Yeah, I hear he's been popular since he was first introduced in the early 80s.
in terms
But
of
he wasn't Elmo then.
in terms of Fraggle Rock, I like Gobo, Moki,
Go, Bo.
Boober, and Uncle Traveling Bat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Dave is still reprising his Boober, Traveling Matt, and the world told us Fraggle but he isn't reprising as Philo for some reason.
At least with
Oh,
voice.
and
Anyway.
since Tori asked what is my least favorite Muppet characters,
I don't know.
I gotta mention though, I can't say there's a Muppet character I hate,
Right.
but there are some Muppet characters that I like the least. But I'm sorry to disappoint any of you guys, but I know a lot of you like this one, but I honestly I don't hate him, but I just don't love him either. It's Pepe. I am not a big fan of Pepe the King
Really?
Prawn.
Really?
What's wrong with that little guy anyway?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I get why people love Pepe. I get it.
Yeah,
But
Bill Beretta does him specifically. I love Pepe. He's kind of funny.
Yeah, I like Pepe.
But I think the reason why I'm not a fan of Pepe, not a huge fan anyway, is that he actually says okay way too much, and also he has an ego almost as big as Miss Piggy's, and that's no easy feat. And he also thinks he's a real ladies' man, and he hits on anybody with a pulse.
Well, to tell you the truth, that's just how his Spanish accent was created. He uses okay in most of his sentences because of his accent. And because of his accent, he often refers to the Muppets as the Muppins or the Muffins. And he
Right.
calls Kermit Kermit, he calls Fozzie Fotsy, he calls Rizzo Ritzo, he calls Scooter Scooper, and he calls Sam Stan. I don't know what he calls Gonzo. But for Walter, he doesn't mispronounce him, so he just calls him Howard for some reason.
I'm sorry, the muffins is funny to me.
But just because I am not a huge fan of Pepe, that doesn't mean I hate him. He
Right.
does have a few funny moments here and there. Particularly, I think he's best in Muppets Tonight, where he was with Seymour the Elephant.
Oh
He
yeah.
was pretty cool. That was actually his first television debut, his first appearance.
Oh yeah.
And there was that one funny moment where they actually trying to do an act together, and then they do the Elefino joke, which
Elefino! I've heard that one.
Classic. That's a classic.
Goodness, that is so funny.
Oh yeah.
That's a classic.
In fact, I've actually used that joke myself at some points.
Nice.
I've used Elefino.
Oh yeah, you want to know what other joke you haven't used from the Jim Henson Company lately? That
what?
one joke that little Cat A told Terrence in that episode of The Wondrous World of Dr. Seuss, the sounds all around. Do you know what does a cow read every morning?
Speaking of what we just wanted Dr. Seuss, Marty, what is that one thing that you and Terrence referenced? I think it was in a season 2 episode. It was the Cat in the Hat Indoor Picnic, and Terrence McBird said that you can't go because it's raining and they can't go outside and all. And Terrence is like, I wanted to play in the sandbox. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Thank you, Marty. Uh-huh.
But anyway, it does look like that we're nearing the end of this live stream. So before you guys go, we got to do our screenshots. So give you more.
Thing as well. Before we do that, I was gonna say exactly. I know I remind you of somebody, but I could have sworn it's another Mario character of some sort or something from SNL. Okay, I'm ready for the screenshot. Okay.
All right, come on. Yeah, I got a second right there.
Oh!
Okay. So anyway, thanks to Petunia from J. Joseph Marks and Professor Brandon.
Thank you.
For taking out the show, and thanks to everyone in the chat wall for viewing the live stream, of course, and of course we'll see you all next week. I might not be on next week, but I might have Keanu or Peanut host the show. Okay. So until next time, This has been Sam the Mini Yeti, so we'll see you all next week, folks.
Okay, bye-bye,
Bye
Sam. Bye,
bye.
Professor Brandon.
Bye bye.